Welcome back to Chatty Sparkly Runners, although today it feels a bit more like spring watch with the lambs bleating in the fields.
If you can hear it above the traffic.
We're down here because it isn't very windy. And today we're going to talk about improving.
How do you know you're improving?
How do you know you're improving? And you were going to say about not forcing improvement, weren't you?
Yeah, it might sound obvious, how do you know you're improving? But there's a lot of people out there that want to make sure that every run they do, they are improving every single week. And it doesn't actually work like that, does it?
No, you might get the odd week where you won't improve. Some people, especially beginners, might improve on a weekly basis.
Oh, definitely.
You find your beginnars improve, don't
me,
they?
as I'm building up again, I'm not worrying about improving, I'm just letting it happen. Because I know the more I do, gradually every week, the faster my little chatty pace gets.
And your experience, so you know it's going to happen.
So I'm not worried.
But there are some people that just push and push and push, and they're the people where improvement really doesn't happen. I mean, when you're running, as we've said before, you don't get fitter like now when you're running.
Not actually doing it.
You get fitter.
Which people don't realise that, do they? A lot of people don't.
Well, you get fitter when you are recovering and your body's adapting and getting stronger when you recover. That's why it's running and recovery
gets you fitter.
That gets you fitter.
Which is why when people run, don't recover and run again and run again.
Yeah, if you don't recover, you won't get fitter. Okay, so
they lose fitness.
What about how do you know you're getting fitter? So what's the first thing, Anne?
The first thing, well, if you're running chatty, your chatty pace will gradually get faster.
Yeah.
So you suddenly go out, and if you're not a great one, you're not one for watching your pace all the time, which is the best way to be, I think. When you suddenly do look at it, oh, well.
Yeah, suddenly you notice a run.
Or it might be you might be feeling that you're running faster, or you're completing you're getting further in your 30 minutes that you run, or your 50 minutes.
And another thing you were saying about now we're running uphill,
yes.
About what happens, how do you notice it? Because you can really notice getting fitter going uphill,
That's
can't
probably
you?
something that I tend to notice even before I notice that my pace has got faster, is that I'm suddenly running up a hill that I used to walk up. A bit like this one, I'm just about managing
Yeah,
this
you
one.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
A few weeks
it
ago.
takes you by surprise.
Yeah, a few weeks ago you wouldn't have been able to do that,
No,
would you?
I would have had to walk.
Another thing that I've noticed is at the end of my long runs I'm not getting tired, my legs aren't as weary. So
no, you're not complaining about your legs so much, are you?
and
so that's you're getting stronger.
Yeah, my legs are getting stronger. I'm able to use my fat stores when I'm running, and that makes me able to run longer and not be so tired.
Yeah.
There's sort of specific runs that you can do.
So those are the natural things that happen, aren't they?
Yeah.
That you know. But if you're somebody that wants to check your progress, so there are lots of people out there. Yeah, you were going to give some people some tips. About
so the first one,
they're not like me. They're not just willing to wait and see what happens.
The first one is what we call an out and back, which is where you run along and you do the same course every week, and you'll run out for 10 minutes and back for 10 minutes. So you have your watch, and after 10 minutes just turn round and you make sure you get back to the same mark.
And what pace are you running that for?
Chatty pace.
Chatty pace, yeah. A chatty out and back.
Yes.
Same distance every week?
Well, no, because you just the same time.
Same time, sorry.
So you do 10 minutes out or 15 minutes out, maximum 20 out, 20 back. And if you don't get back in time, it means that you've gone too fast on the way out because you're too tired to get back.
So if you take 10 minutes out and 12 minutes back.
Yeah, if you come back quicker and really easily, perhaps you left a bit in the tank on the way out, but that doesn't really matter. And what happens is you do the same course, and it needs to be flattish out and back. Obviously you don't want to run downhill.
This isn't too bad, this is a little bit undulated.
You don't want to run all downhill on the way and all uphill on the way back. Or you don't want the wind, gale force wind behind you on the way out.
You do that every week? See, I wouldn't do that every week. Because then you put yourself under pressure.
Some people can. Some people can do it every weekend, and they just are able to just cruise and let it happen. If you're one of the people to force it, no, I wouldn't. If
you're very competitive with yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to do an out and back. You could do a 5k route or whatever route you wanted. Keep it chatty. And there, Strava has a, I don't know what it's called, someone will put it underneath in the comments. And other running apps are available, but it allows you to compare. If you do the same route, Strava will tell you if you're improving on that route.
Oh yeah.
But again, it's a little bit of a,
Yeah, don't listen to it too often.
don't think, I'm doing that route again. I'm doing that route again. Quick, I've got to go faster this week. If I don't go faster, I'm not improving. That's not the way to do it.
Yeah, so if you're going to do a 5k, would you do 5k every week again? So
Well, whatever distance you want to do, I do about 6k. In fact, the reason why
Are you
we're
still
here,
doing that chatty?
yeah,
Yeah, everything's chatty.
the reason why we're here is this is my 20 minutes out, 20 minutes back course. So yeah, so what about, and you should, all the time you should be feeling like you could do more, like you could go faster. You want to do more, like all we've said in previous weeks.
Yeah, but it's all chatty, and
Yeah.
it's all seeing. If you're improving, your chatty pace is going to get faster. You don't need to go out and blast a 40-minute run.
No. Can I say my normal mantra? It's not
Yeah.
how fast you go, it's how much you do. So
Yeah.
if you're wanting to do more, then doing more will make you better.
And you've got to be reassured that if your chatty pace is getting faster,
That's exactly what I was going to
Yeah.
say. Then your
your
faster pace.
paces will be getting faster. So
And-
when you do go out, and when park runs are back, and you want to go and run a fast park run, you will be able to do it, and you'll be amazed.
Yeah. So what people can do is they can go back to the very first edition of Chatty Sparkling and see how slow we were running, and come back to this. And now look at us, so I'm flying along here. Takes a hell of a long time to get back to the car these days, isn't it?
So we've got the out and back, we've got doing a set time or distance, like a bit of a time trial.
Just let it happen though, don't
Yeah.
race it every week. Yeah. And making it feeling easier. So what happens for people that do force it and they're getting more and more tired? What happens? They're getting more and more tired. They're not recovering properly. So that every run they do, they're not recovered, a little less recovered, so a little more tired. And every time they have to run a little bit harder to keep the same pace because they're tired, and then they get worse and worse. And what happens
They're
is,
just losing fitness.
and they start to lose fitness, and what do you think they think?
Oh, I'm not training hard enough.
I'm not training
I'm
hard
going
enough.
out to run even
Where in
faster or
fact-
even further.
If they had a few days off, chances are they would
They would
get fitter.
recover, their body would adapt. And then...
So we want to hear from you.
Oh, what about the 6-week challenge?
Oh, of course, that's it. The 6-week Chatty Challenge is here. So we put in the bottom when 6 weeks is up. We'll start Monday.
I'm doing it because I'm up to 30
Yeah.
minutes now. Cool.
I'm not doing it because I'm already at the peak of physical fitness. Okay, but I will do it, honestly. So 6 weeks of chatty running, and you will notice an improvement. You will notice it. Some people notice it every week. Most people notice it after 3 weeks. Everybody notices it after 6 weeks.
Yeah. And if you are doing your little testers like your round backs, you know, don't be disheartened if it's not showing any improvement 1 week,
Yeah,
because
because
there might be other factors involved.
you might be working hard.
Might be like me this week. I've been
Yeah.
working hard, but my brain's not working and my body's feeling, oh, I need a rest.
Whereas I'm really zoomy ready. I could speed up.
So don't be too hard on yourself, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so follow do the 6-week chatty challenge, see how much
And
you improve.
yeah, and I'd really like to hear how you know that you're improving. What tells you?
Yeah, you might have other ideas. Other little...
Yeah, if someone can tell me what that Strava thing is, where it compares every run that's the same underneath, that'd be good too. Okay, so after a mile of running, perhaps I should have put this on Strava.
Here we are now. Hear the lambs, the daffodils.
Yeah, the
are around.
daffodils are around,
The sun is trying to shine.
and it's almost spring-like.
Almost.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
So don't forget to visit our website, chattysparklingrunners.co.uk.
tell us in the Facebook group how you know you're getting faster.
Comment on the YouTube channel in the comments
Yep.
as well. You can get in touch with us in many ways. And join our Facebook group. Join the people that are hopefully going to do our
Yeah, and
little
post
6
your chatty runs, because that's quite nice.
Oh,
We
loads
like-
of people are posting it. It's
Yeah, we
brilliant.
quite
Thank
nice
you
it.
to everybody that's posting their chatty running and their long runs. It's fantastic to see what you're all doing.
I think I'm gonna post my long run today. In fact, I might post last week's long run and this week's long run, because I'm pretty certain it's going to improve this week, because things have gone much easier this week.
And that's it.
Yeah,
That's
lovely.
the end of Chatty Sparkly Runner's Spring Watch edition.
Okay. See
you
you
next
next week. Bye.